Hi, my name is Megan Lane, and I am in the Standard Intern Teaching Education Specialist Program Pathway. The courses that I need to take are EDU, I'm taking these ones now, which is the EDU 62030, which is Professional Learning and Practice, the EDU 62040B, which is the Special Educational Foundations. Next quarter, which starts March 6th, I will be taking EDU 62460 with Clinical Practice 1 Planning, EDU 62350, which is Content, Knowledge, and Instructional Practice, and Elementary Methods. And then the following quarter, which starts May 1st, I'll take TEL 71710, Educational Technology. And then in June 26th, I will take TCH 76860, Introduction to Research. And then the following is August 21st, and I will take EDU 62470, which is Clinical Practice 2, which is Teaching and Planning. And then EDU 62120A, which is Content, Knowledge, and Instructional Practice 2 with Literacy Pedagogy. October 16th, which is the following quarter, I'll take EDU 62480, Clinical Practice, the third one, which is Assessment. Also EDU 62630, Content, Knowledge, and Instructional Practice 3 with Teaching English Learners. And then in January 9th, I'll take EDU 62050, Content, Knowledge, and Instructional Practices 4, Differentiated Learning, and EDU 68900B, Clinical Practice 4, which is K through 12 Special Education, Reflection, and Professional Responsibility. Then the last quarter, March 4th, I will take TCH 76910, Research and Action, Communities of Practice. There's also a possibility for like additional support that can happen there. So there are 4 clinical practices that will require I have to go through when I get placement, and those hours I have to complete a total of 600 hours, which is condensed down to 180 hours minimum for each of the 4 clinical practice. Clinical Practice 1, which is Planning, 2, Teaching, 3, Assessment, and 4, Reflection and Professional Responsibility. Of those hours that I will use and do for the 198 minutes, support and supervision is 144 hours. English learning support is that's annually. English learning support is 45 hours annually. And then the CTC requirement of clinical practice hours, as I mentioned, is to 600 hours minimum. And for this one, I am the teacher of record, so I will be the teacher for all of these hours. Let's see. So how often will I be formally evaluated? According to the required course assessments, I will have a progress assessment at week 2, 5, and 7, quarterly assessment at CP1, 2, and 3, and then a summative assessment at CP4. And what is my backup plan if I get caught off track? One of my backup plans is to utilize my resources, so connect with my university mentor, district support provider, and alliance staff as like the credential analyst and the clinical practice director. And another backup plan is to create an action plan for me and to try to figure out like the best way to catch up. And that is what I have for this assessment. I will note that I did not realize as an intern, standard intern teaching program pathway, that I will be starting clinical practice next quarter. So I am now in the process of ensuring that everything is lined up for me to begin that. So I have a lot that I need to do. And so I am now creating that action plan that I mentioned previously to kind of catch up and get where I need to be at so that I am prepared for next quarter. Thank you.